Actually, you won.
We did. The children won today.
Why?
The children won today because we're allowed to keep sacred the critical mission of a safe and productive and positive learning environment to protect our children, our staff, and our families.
Do you expect an appeal? Do you expect this to be, I'm sure you've talked with your attorneys, I don't want you to violate attorney-client privilege, but you know it's not over here.
I would imagine that's true.
Some people would say it's safe to bring a gun to school for the parents' protection, for the kids' protection, teachers' protection, your protection.
So we believe that the body of what we've been trained to do over the previous 3 decades of school safety legislation and training and emergency drills is that we are hardwired to keep our children safe from any threat of any sort. And so I don't believe it's a teacher and administrator's job to determine the intent of that person who's walking into a school. I think it's very important that we keep sacred a learning environment where our children don't have to question, our staff doesn't have to worry, where we are protected and safe.
In the long haul, do you anticipate winning?
I wouldn't know that. I believe that we're compelled morally, and our obligation is clear to the children.
Do you look at this to use maybe a line in the sand that this is an issue when we're talking schools and maybe some other areas that there has to be a bottom line on this issue?
I do, and I believe if you think about places that we all agree should be kept safe, when we go through an airport screening device, we know we're in a special place in an airport. When we walk into this courthouse, we know that's a special and safe place. Why in the world would we not consider schools as a part of those protections?
Having said all that, is Ann Arbor prepared to fight this if it goes all the way up to the state Supreme Court to become the test case? Do you have the finances to do that?
I believe that I serve at the pleasure of the board, and everything the board has done up to this date would indicate that we are committed deeply to protecting the classroom environment.
Your opponent says this decision was political.
I don't have a political agenda, nor does the board. We have a clear obligation, duty, some would say a sacred trust to our children. It's not about politics with us, it's about children.
Are guns in school dangerous?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because of the disruption to learning that results in for our children. If you think our youngest children are 3 years old through 18 years old, we have 17,000 of those young folks in class right now. They're absolutely a disruption to a productive and positive and safe learning environment.